Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Yes. NFL Week 1 already started. All right. I mean, obviously, we're all waiting for the Lions. 4 o'clock. Well, 4:25 on Sunday. You know we got you covered all day here on Woodward Sports. But Eagles, Cowboys got it kicked off last night.
How about them Cowboys?
You don't spit on a man. I'm sorry.
Oh, we gonna get into it.
You don't listen. You don't spit on a man. No. I don't care what's going on. That's number one, you don't do it. Number two, pardon me, you fucked your team, man. Like, they need you on the field. You can respond without getting kicked out of the game. You can respond by not spitting on another man. Like, there shouldn't be a debate about that, right?
No debate.
That's
debatable.
So it's a little bit of a debate. Just a little bit.
There is no debate.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
All right, I'm ready for the debate.
We'll get into
And
it.
it's not that fake debate shit, okay? We don't do that.
Did you shave?
Okay, I did. It was nice of you to notice, right? I look maybe 2 months younger.
You look like a young buck.
Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. All right, what is up? Glad you could join us. Lions, Packer. How about Micah Parsons throwing a little salt on thing, right?
I like it.
Oh, you knew he was.
A little bit.
You knew he was coming with that.
Trick plays. You can't beat us fair and square. We beat you by 5 touchdowns, man.
Right. I don't give a fuck if it's a trick play, a made-up play. Stop it.
What are you talking about?
Stop it, bro.
All right, so here's the big question. And if you're up early with us, this question goes to all of you as well, okay? Did you stay up after the rain delay? Or lightning delay, as it were, wire end?
Oh, absolutely I did.
KG, you did?
But I was lucky. I was coming off of my second job, and I didn't get home until halftime. So it kind of sucked because I got 2 halftimes essentially. But I stayed awake through the whole thing. Went back and watched the beginning of the game as well. The NFL is cinema. You got everything that you can ask for in that first game. You got a lot of points. You got players ejected, players spit on. You got a fucking weather delay. I mean, the NFL is king once again. Pure cocaine, man. Put that shit in my veins.
KG, honest to God, what you just said, I swear to God, this is what you said it better than I can. It is a soap opera now.
Yeah.
The National Football League is a soap opera.
Absolutely.
And like last night, before the delay, is exactly what the NFL wants. And you need to get it through your head, and you'll be all the better for it, okay?
That delay was a ploy for ratings. I'm almost convinced.
Listen, they want the drama. They want defense to be optional. They want teams to go up and down the field. That is what the league wants. I'm sorry. I've said it for years. I'm never going to back down for it. They've changed rules to elevate the offenses in the National Football League.
They even changed the kicking football.
Honest to God, what else do you need? That is what they want. And it was great cinema. Watching those two teams go up and down the field, punters. We don't need no damn punters. Dudes, I'm going to say it again. Dudes hitting 58-yarders, 53-yarders. That shit we didn't see before,
Those
man.
are extra points now.
Right. It's not that long ago when we would ooh and ah. Oh, wow, Prater ran out there and nailed a 50-yarder. It's nothing now. It's insane. Last night was exactly what the National Football League wants. You got to get it through your head. They want the pretty offenses, the sleek offenses, running up and down the field. CeeDee Lamb just dropped another pass, by the way. 3 huge drops.
He forgot how to catch the football for a quarter.
Huge drops.
He had a good first quarter, though.
Oh, yeah. That's great in the first quarter.
No, I wrote you guys. I sent you the rundown, and I said good night. Because let me tell you something. As a guy that coached softball, girls softball, and we would have weather delays. We got kids. It's kids. But let me ask you, and sorry if I'm an old man.
You are.
The 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I don't remember ever having a game delayed for weather. I mean that. I don't ever remember a game being delayed for weather. And now it's commonplace.
Didn't the Dolphins mix in 1 or 2 a year?
You would think, right?
I don't remember.
They kept saying it
For
was
some
a.
reason,
I don't
remember
remember.
that.
I think it's I think it's crap that they halted the game. You're making 75,000 people get out of their seats and go in the concourse. Do you know what that feels like? 75,000 people all together in a concourse. If I'm sitting out there, I'm not getting out until the usher comes and grabs me and pulls me out. I'm staying in there. I'm sorry.
Man's gonna get struck by lightning for football.
Maz is the preacher in Caddyshack,
Right.
I don't care.
I'm paying for these tickets. Nope.
Come on, man. You're grown ass men.
Benjamin Franklin
let
over
him
here.
play the
Benjamin
game.
Mass.
Play the damn game. I'm sorry.
Struck by lightning for football.
Philly, too,
Right.
Come on,
Just
man.
put the key on the kite.
Right.
I've discovered electricity. Every hair on Maz's head sitting straight up in the air.
All 5 of them.
I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances.
JB, you
Baseball? That's another
Holy
story.
JB, you stay up?
Oh hell no.
No.
No, I did
I
not.
tried.
I tried as well
I
too.
did.
But like it got to the point like an hour. Like no, I'm not waiting up for this. Like it's over. I'll catch the replay.
My boy and I turned on the Astros-Yankees game, and we were watching that trying to pass the time. And then I looked at him. I don't even remember. It was maybe a couple minutes before 11. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I can't make it another half hour. And then it's funny. I mean, KG, you stayed up and watched it. Then when they came back, it was everything that the NFL doesn't want.
Right.
Nothing happened.
Right. Nothing at all. Just the defenses decided they wanted to play after that. So you got some good defense toward the end of the game, primarily by the Eagles. And Dak, I mean, give him credit, bro. The last couple throws he had, I mean, wasn't the best. But before that, he was putting a lot of passes on the money, and CeeDee Lamb just let him down. Like, essentially, that shit was crazy. He just forgot how to catch the football for the fourth quarter.
All right, let's get into the Jalen Carter thing because we got a lot of Lions stuff to do. Don't forget, we got Dan Miller coming up at about 9:15 today, before they have to take off to Lambeau. And as mentioned, listen, Micah Parsons, he threw some seasoning on this.
Michael Parsons.
Thank you for your contribution. You're now part of it. Seriously.
Yeah. Welcome to the NFC.
Welcome. Come
Welcome
on.
to the North.
Bring it. I think it's fantastic. All right, Jalen Carter. Do you want to hear what he had to say?
Absolutely.
Let's hear what Jalen Carter had to say.
Hey,
Jalen, could you explain what happened from your vantage point?
it was a mistake that happened on my side, and it just won't happen again. I feel bad for just my teammates and the fans out there. I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for my family also, but the fans, they show the most love. You heard them out there today. Just not being able to start the game, even finish the game, just fucked me up. But we're gonna get it better. It won't happen again.
Yeah, can we
I'll create that promise.
Let's give him a little bit of room.
There's some footage later that showed that Dak may have done something first. Do you feel like he precipitated it?
No, I don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. Anything that I feel like I have done something back is provoked. But if there's something out there, y'all see it, we'll go off that.
Okay, I'm a huge fan. Listen, I'm a huge fan of accountability. I am. I'm a huge fan of accountability. Okay, I don't give a shit if somebody provoked you. I don't give a shit what they did. Okay, one, you don't spit on another man. Sorry, it don't work that way.
Period.
Okay? That's just disrespect. I'm sorry. Two, you don't get kicked out of the game. It's game one. You're the Super Bowl champions. You're at home. I don't know how, with all due respect, how do you justify that? Both those things, you can't. You can be provoked and react without spitting and without getting kicked out of the game. How that helped your team, how?
It didn't. And Sean, I give you, I'm not saying it's right. All right, I just want to lead with that. I'm not saying it is right. But when they got that replay, and they showed Dak Prescott spitting on the ground where he was standing, I can understand the human emotion part of him doing that. Now, of course, there's ways you can get it back. He could have got it back on the field. Of course, you're not helping the team. But if there was any game to get kicked out of, it's probably the first game of the year when you're raising the fucking banner as the Super Bowl champion. I do understand he should not have done it. Once again, vehemently, he should not have done it. But as a human, as a man, somebody spit on the ground where I'm standing, I know what the fuck that means. I'm sorry, point blank, period. So Dak got what he got.
So you
it
sack
is
him.
what it is.
So you sack him.
Yeah, once again, he could have got it back on the field. He didn't make the right decision for his team. I'm just talking to the human
All right,
element of it.
I'm not hating you for that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the human element.
Well, you know what you're owning what happened,
Yes.
and you're saying he should have done something else. I'm not gonna hate you for that.
But Dak started the whole shit. When you spit on the ground in a man's direction, we all know what the fuck that means. So
you know
got
what I
the
do?
fuck
Like
you got.
honestly, at that moment, like that's where you kind of look at him and like that movie, The Patriot. Remember Crazy Mel Gibson
Yeah.
when he looks at the British officer and he goes, "Soon."
Right.
Like that. Motherfucker, my ass is back to Britain. I want nothing to do with this, you
Yeah,
crazy
real
person.
shit.
Dude.
Real shit.
I want nothing to do with that, you crazy person.
Yeah.
That's it. Like literally, that's and just when you hammer him, you lay on top of him and go, "You're mine."
Right.
You know, crazy
Real
eyes
shit.
and everything, right?
Real shit.
He's the new Indomitian Soup. He
Okay.
is.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that
Well-
Sue. He's got that Sue.
I'm not ready to go there.
Listen,
I'm not going that far.
Unlike Indomitian Sue, he owned it. Unlike,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
let's.
Yeah, Sue
you
said I
can't
never
block
stepped
me
on the
again,
guy.
Indomitian. But
Yeah.
I mean, that was. I mean, again, there was a 24-hour span that afternoon where I think the collective fan base and media kind of lost their mind and were trying to stick up for the indefensible that afternoon. Like we all can we say now we all know what happened. He stomped that man. That like period, end of story. That was the intent. That's what happened. No, that wasn't it. And it's like,
Right,
come
right.
on.
We all
Like,
saw it.
Right, we
Yeah.
all know what happened. Sometimes you let the fandom take over. That's all. That's
But even with the Sue thing, that was my man was holding his leg, but that was in the context of play. We're talking about two people that were in a huddle. He walks toward the huddle, and Jalen Carter shouldn't have walked toward the huddle. But when Dak spits on the ground at his feet, I can understand why he would spit back at him. That's all I'm saying.
Now, I'll say this. He was interviewed by all the teams because he's one of the best players in that draft. And the Lions did not take him. And we all bitched that they didn't take him. How could you not take this guy? How could you not take this guy? Maybe it's part of his character. Maybe they sniffed it out. I don't think anyone on the Lions would do what he did because they get a certain type of player. This is a guy that left the scene of an accident, and this is a guy that did what he did last night. I'm not saying he's a bad dude. I'm saying he made some bad decisions. So when I say in the text last night, in the Woodward chat, and I say, hey, this is why the Lions didn't take him, and then Braylon tells me, shut up, Maz. You know you love him. I'm just saying, an interview is worth something. When you talking to somebody, you see what kind of person they are, you see what they have, you see what they lack, and maybe he lacks good judgment.
when the whole thing comes down to this for me. You aren't helping your team
No.
when you get kicked out of a game.
He didn't.
End.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree.
I can listen. I have no guys are going to act out. This is KG. What you said, there's validity.
It's
This is
a
an
human
emotional
element.
game. It's a human element, okay? But you can't get kicked out of a game.
Yeah, but if I'm Nick Sirianni, I'm not furious at Jalen Carter. Did I like it? No. You could have avoided it. You could have just got it back on the field. But I'm not gonna hold him to the fire. Like I get it. Like, you know, that's all I'm saying.
Especially if he goes back and actually hears his side of what he was seeing on the field.
You can
Yeah.
see it. They got video.
I know, but obviously they're gonna sit here and just favor Dak as much as they can,
Of
just
course.
because they don't care for defensive players like that, especially Jalen Carter after everything that he's been through. But if he can go back in the locker room and explain to the coach, like, hey, look, you weren't on the field. This is what happened to me. This is what he got in my face. He spit next towards me. Then you can fully see that. All right, you are completely to blame for that. But yes,
Then-
you need to control your emotions.
I think in that regard, then I would talk to him like he was like my 5-year-old kid, and I would look at him and go, maybe you should spit on the ground towards him and not spit at him.
Right. Nah.
Or maybe you should just
He took
smile.
it over the line.
Get that crazy Mel Gibson look.
Yeah.
Soon. Right? You do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then Dak poos himself. You know, I mean, at that point in time.
Right.
But whatever. You know what? Can I say this, though?
What?
I didn't think Dallas looked bad.
They didn't look
They
bad
didn't.
offensively.
I didn't. I didn't think.
Defensively, they could have used Micah Parsons out there. I'm just saying.
There was no pass rush that first half.
At all.
Nothing.
At all. It took them, 3 quarters to get 1 sack?
Here,
Yep.
the thing that jumped out to me, like when I was watching because like you, I had another job and it was cool. I got back before halftime. So what I do at halftime is I don't need to watch that shit. So like I watch a game and it would all the times Jalen Hurts took off running. He wasn't even touched.
Man, wide open. Like
He
30-yard
wasn't even
runs.
touched.
Like 30-yard runs. All right.
That's the stuff that should scare the crap. I mean, we knew it was going to happen anyway when you take Micah Parsons off the team.
Right.
But that should scare the hell out of you. You let Jalen Hurts or anybody in this National Football League run amok, you're going to pay.
They gonna have
well,
a lot of
except
problems.
maybe Jared Goff.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of problems in terms of pass rush. I think that's pretty obvious when you get rid of such a good player like a Micah Parsons. But, hey, that's on them. That's Jerry.
Yeah.
That's Jerry at work, man.
Another one tonight, Chiefs and Chargers from Brazil.
Gotta love a divisional game in Brazil. Gotta love it.
You know you're watching. It's Mahomes. Mahomes, I'm sorry, they're must-see TV still, the Chiefs.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people think that they might be on their initial descent, but it's Mahomes. You're going to watch, right? That's
They
what
on top until proven otherwise.
No,
So-
that's-
But this is a big division game, though. A lot of people, including Neil, shout out to him, are thinking the Chargers are going to win that division this year. So this is a big game out the gate. And you just wonder what this new-look Chargers team looks like. They went out and got more receivers. They got some rushing help. Marion Hampton on my fantasy team. Shout out to him. It's going to be an interesting year for the Chargers, but the Chiefs still reign supreme until further notice.
So
The Slater's down, don't forget. Rashawn
Yeah,
Slater's
that's
down.
a big loss for them.
Side question I got over here. Is this free on YouTube or
I'm
do I
pretty
need
sure
YouTube
everyone can
TV
see it.
I heard
just to
it's
watch
free
this?
on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
I'm
They're
pretty
also
sure
gonna
everyone
have
can
on-
see it.
Yeah, they'll also have it on YouTube TV. But from what I heard, they are actually going to have a live stream on YouTube for free that people, just like
Okay.
Woodward Sports, people can just tap in and watch.
Okay,
Yes,
all right,
I
cool.
actually heard a commercial for it, like one of those NFL commercials, and then they did the whole, oh, you'll sound like you're at the 50-yard line and you could do the samba, I don't understand this. I don't like. I get Europe because I'm still one of those people. I'm convinced they're going to put a football team over there.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. I'm surprised it's taken this long, okay? But I don't ever see the NFL moving down to Brazil.
No.
It's too much trouble.
No, it's absolutely too much trouble. All right, Lions. That's where we're going next, all right? We're going to the Lions. I'm going to try to make JB's life easier today and try to stay on time.
Sean, stop it. Come on. Don't
Try.
lie to this man.
Try.
Don't lie to this man.
I'm not going to spit at him. I might
Okay.
spit on the ground.
Yeah.
You and your breaks, ha, Tua. All right? But that's it.
She made a
JB,
comeback
he
last
spit
night.
on the ground at your feet, walk off the
she
show.
kind of made a comeback.
Yeah, she made a comeback last
Hawk
night.
Tua, I saw
Yeah.
Hawk Tua memes all over the
Oh,
place.
man.
Jalen-
Hilarious.
Jalen brought her back to life.
Yeah.
Hawk was unfortunately
Somebody needs to
back.
check on her. I don't know
All
where
right.
she's been.
Listen, appreciate you guys in the chat. We try to get to as many chat comments as possible. Obviously, super chat, we're going to put you to the front of the line. JB, where are we going?
I got a bunch of super chats I actually got to clear up right now. So shout out to everyone sending them in. Then we'll get to Mad Packs over here. $5 from Jordan Lionheart. Before the show even started, season-ending injury on kickoff. Players get ejected before the first snap. Imminent weather. CD lost his arms when they could have won. NFL is officially back.
Oh,
Everybody.
yes. Yes, it is.
It is soap opera for sports fans. It is. And not just men, because I think we know how many females in our lives that are way into it right now. The NFL has become soap opera for sports fans. That's it.
This one's a little bit brutal, but I'm gonna read it anyway because you sent your money to us, so I have to.
All right.
$1.99 from Blake. Before he spits, Dak says your friend died.
I'm just saying.
This is rough, man.
I'm a man at the end of the day, man. I get it. I
Still
get it.
can't
I ain't
say
saying it's right. Y'all ain't gotta like it, Chad. I'm just saying it's right.
Yeah, that's a little rough. Another $5 from Jordan Lionheart. When he walked off the field smiling and laughing after getting ejected, tells you the type of dude Jalen Carter truly is.
Can't do it, man. Honestly, you can't. You fucked your team. That's it. Like, you know, and if anything, you're giving the power back to all the people out there that think that you're a troubled mess.
That's what it really is. Because, I mean, they ended up getting the dub anyway. But to your point, it doesn't add to his aura or his lure to say. So, yeah, sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. $1.99 from Ryan's reaction. For you, Maz, he said, they're millionaires playing, not plumbers.
Play through the weather.
I'm not sure they roll around in the bowling shirt. Maz is a man of his word.
He
Give him
is.
that.
Yeah.
He held
He's
strong.
wearing his
Check that
bowling
out.
shirt right now.
Hey, play through the weather. You're not little girls. For Christ's sake.
And finally, $9.99 from Dante151. He said AJ Brown was real threat with that one catch for 8 yards last night. But I thought the Eagles wide receiver duo was better than the Lions wide receiver duo.
Oh, I ain't going that far.
I can't wait till A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts start not talk to each other again.
Again.
They didn't even target him in the first half. He was invisible.
People don't really think that, right? I'll take our two over their two every day.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I will.
Absolutely.
And if I sound like a homer, so be it. I'll take our two over their two every day.
There's an argument to be made, but I would take ours as
Yeah.
well. Like, you can make the argument, though.
All right, KG, let's see what Matt packs.
Let's tell the people about Mad Packs, because if you spit at my feet, you must be smoking Mad Packs if you think I'm not going to do nothing to you. But Mad Packs is the hottest new cannabis brand, and they are partnered here with your boys at Woodward Sports, launching new products as of May 30th and available in select retailers today. High Low is getting you high for the low, delivering top-tier quality at unbeatable prices, and of course, everyone's favorite, Boom Shakalaka, is a live resin-infused tarantula. This one is the bomb. Blizzard packs, THC moon rocks that hit like an absolute blizzard. Stay tuned to Woodward Sports for all of the latest marijuana updates.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Woodward Sports is your number one source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Terry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
So, true story, I want to tell you about Buddies. And here's the cool thing about Buddies. What better meal do you want for a game day? Like, legitimately, we were talking about this last night. All right, so a few of us are going to actually be home at the same time for the Lions game. I was like, what do you want? And in unison, my wife and son said, Buddies. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to take advantage of that right there.
Damn
Look
right.
up. Look up. Save
meal.
10% on your entire order simply by using the promo code 10 meal. All you have to do is go to buddiespizza.com. Of course, if you want to hang out, you can go sit down in Buddies, but they got a fantastic carryout. We're going to get some smash stacks. We're going to get the original pizza, and I'm going to get my thin crust pizza. There's something for everybody at Buddies. Perfect way to watch the Lions pound the Packers at Lambeau Field. Take advantage of that and get an extra 10% off your meal only at buddiespizza.com. All right, so what are you doing for game day? I know there's going to be a live watch party here. Make sure, first thing in the morning, I'm serious, Broder and Terry, nail it. Neil and I will be on. There's a watch party during the game. There's a post-game show. There's going to be so much going on. There's no reason for you to go anywhere else on game day Sunday. We got you covered at woodwardsports.com. Just a reminder, Dan Miller is going to be joining us at about 9:15 before he and the Lions make that trek over to Green Bay, Wisconsin. The number hasn't changed, right? It's still 2.5? 2.5?
Believe
is
so.
that the number?
I can double check.
Yeah, we can check and make sure.
All right, stay on top of that. I think the Lions win outright. I'm not being a slap. I think the Lions win
Lions
outright.
money line all day.
But, right?
Yeah, come on now.
You want to give me some points, though? I'll take your points.
Yeah.
It's going down just slightly, -1.5.
Damn, I should got on it that too, but it's cool.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's cool.
Usually the home team is a 3-point favorite automatically.
Yeah.
So the Lions, and this is a pick'em game. That's
really
basically
is.
what it is. It's a pick'em game.
All right.
Look at my ass.
So Micah Parsons, not that this needed any more seasoning, okay? I think we've talked about it the last few weeks. I think we agree. The Packers are the biggest threat in this division. The Vikings were this last year. Woo, coochie coo, aren't you cute? You're adorable. All right, I think the Packers are the biggest threat in this division this year. So that already comes with the built-in premise that so many people in this fan base hate the Packers more than anybody in this division. Me, I hate the Bears. Fuck the Bears. But yeah, I've got a lot of hatred left over for the other ones as well, including the Packers. And I remember some of those rip your heart out moments going way back as well. Not that this needed any more seasoning, but JB, Micah Parsons threw some more seasoning on it.
Honestly, bro, I felt like Dallas and Detroit already had a rivalry. I already got that rivalry built up. Bro, I'm excited to play them. I never liked Detroit. I never liked them. Even when I was in Dallas, it's just always, it was just always a heavyweight fight every time they came in. And they kind of got our guys when I was injured last year, or the whole team was injured. And so, I just think it's a funny way how things work. I'm excited to play them. I know they're excited, and it's going to go all 12 to 15 rounds.
I'm glad that you brought up heavyweight fight, because to me, a 47-9 game is kind of like the 91 seconds it took Mike Tyson to dispatch of Michael Spink.
KO.
My
On the
pizza didn't
fucking
even
mat.
come in time.
Right?
Heavyweight fight.
Heavyweight fight. What?
Well, 2 years ago it was.
Yeah, it was
When they stole the game on that Saturday night.
Yeah, that was a damn good game.
Yeah.
That was on James Mitchell not catching the ball.
47-9 though. I mean, that was absolutely non-competitive last year.
And that's when our best player was out for half the game. Had Hutchinson been in there, it might have been worse.
You know what? I don't care about shit like that.
No.
I don't.
He actually kind of cleaned it up.
He showed us a
Saying,
little respect.
Yeah,
he
he did.
showed us some respect.
I
Not like that, but
I mean, whatever. If it helps motivate anybody, I kind of find it funny though. If you follow along how this story has been, remember a couple years ago, his dad was saying we'd never want to go to Detroit and everything, and then he changed his tune last year. And
yeah, of course.
oh, we'd love to go to Detroit.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
bet.
Mike.
He wanted to go to Philly is where he really wanted to go.
okay.
he wants to
that's-
ride the coattails.
Yeah, there's no way. Jarrah's not that dumb. I'm going to trade this guy to Philly and have to face him twice a year.
You mean like the Giants?
Yeah, no.
Nah.
Saquon? Oh, yeah, you can go to Philly.
No way. I want nothing to do with that. Calvin Shepard, listen, I'm going to say it again. It is the most overblown thing, the new coordinators. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep saying it. I've said it for months. I'm going to keep saying it, okay? Both things can be true. I can respect what AG and he whose name I dare not mention.
Blowjob.
I can respect what they did here, but they're not here anymore, okay? You know what is here? A damn good defense. A damn good offense. I'm going to focus on that. Calvin Shepard talking about the family aspect of things.
And it's a family. We're not friends. I tell them, we're not friends here. We're family. You're going to go through things together, and we're still going to be family after. Friends, you kind of separate, and that is what it is. We're a family here, and that's what you're going to see displayed on the field is a family out there fighting together down in and down out.
Every second of it. And you guys, we're all guilty of this, and I think we here in the morning the past couple weeks have tried to rectify even amongst ourselves. We're all guilty of liking shiny things, okay?
Of course.
Ooh, look at our offense. Ooh, look at Tesla already added to that Lamborghini that we have in JMO. Already added to that Porsche that we have in Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ooh, look at our classic collection in the backfield. We got a freaking tank back there who runs angry, and we have Jahmyr Gibbs. Honest to God, it hit me a couple weeks ago. I honestly feel this. I've said this almost every day. We're all forgetting how good this defense was last year, Maz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're all forgetting how good this defense was before the injuries started to take their toll, okay? And really, you could say patient zero, sadly, was Hutch. And then it just seemed like every week you lost another really good player. Broken arm, tweak, whatever the case may be.
Top 7 scoring defense.
It's
top 7.
Right. There's a lot of depth on that defense, and don't take my word for it. Listen to Calvin Shepard.
And that's a credit to our front office, the depth that they do, because now kind of that player, we know we have Malcolm out for the first couple weeks here, but now a player that's been plug and play kind of in that 4th LB spot has been Zach Cunningham. To me, this is a starter in this league. I have no idea what he did before he got here or why he wasn't starting or playing credible snaps the last 2 years, but this player, what he's shown on our field, he's a starting caliber linebacker in this league. And again, credit to our front office. And it's not trying to force these guys in the game. If we see in the game plan there's a role for you, we'll plug and play you in that role. But we'll never force anybody on the field. It's just a credit that we're able to have that type of depth going into the season, knowing what we endured last year as far as injuries are concerned. Having those depth pieces there to where you're not changing your game plan. The game plan can stay the course, and these guys plug and play in those different spots that we have them in.
Deal. You aren't insinuating that players make plays and fill roles, right?
What?
You can't be.
Deal.
No way. All I've heard is how important these coordinators are. And everything's going to fall apart because they're gone. And we're going to be back to 7 wins.
That's
and it's all going to be over.
Sean, it was fun while it lasted. We had damn, we got an early hat throw. 8:38 and for the hat throw.
Made it to 8:38, everybody.
Stop with the coordinator shit.
Yeah, that shit is
Peter
overplayed.
Schrager's on it now. He has us out of the playoffs because of the coordinators.
Don't get me started on
He's got the coordinators again.
You know how sometimes there's a guy.
Peter used to be on our side.
You know, no, but sometimes there's a guy in the sports media that, like, you watch him and you're like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's Peter Schrager for me.
I don't think he's bad.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's good. There's, in my opinion, no offense if you like the guy, like the guy.
Yeah.
To me, there's nothing there.
Well, he's been moused. He's been Mickey Mouse now. On the NFL Network, he was great. But now he's with ESPN. You know what that is.
There's some validity to that.
Give me Dan Orlovsky.
What is up with him lately?
He
been tripping, man.
Yeah, big time.
Mr. Back of the End Zone been tripping.
I am so serious when I say this. I've always been a fan. People in this business don't like to fact check. They don't.
Yeah.
It's easier to just spew something. Just spew something. Everything will be okay. Philly lost a coordinator, then lost another coordinator, and then bounced back and won the Super Bowl. The gosh damn Netflix show that everybody watched, that's a big part of the story. Oh no, what will the Dallas Cowboys do without Norv Turner? Oh no, what will they do without Dave Wanstead? It's all over. I'm sorry. And again, I can't stress this enough. both things can be true. I am not going to minimize the job that AG did here. I'm not going to do it. And AG, to be honest with you, I think we were all late to the party.
Yeah, a little bit.
Recognizing how great he was.
I wasn't. I knew it was going to take time, but he was never a bad defensive coordinator. He just didn't do what people necessarily wanted him to do. But he had to deal with the shit that he had. He was trying to make, lemonade out of shit, pretty much. So it took him a while. He eventually got there, but at his peak, he ended up going to a different team. So I think Kelvin Shepherd can really take this thing to a whole new level. And of course, he's going to benefit from people being healthy. I think that's just standard. But with some of the scheming that he's going to do, because this is still a man defense, they're still going to blitz a lot. I think he's going to change things here and there to make this defense just that much better. Oh, real quick, before you go, can I just highlight this real quick? Yes. Edward Krunsky. Don't know why people say KG looks like Kelvin Shepherd. Kelvin Shepherd makes KG look light-skinned. Thank you, Edward. You win, bro. You win. I've been saying that for years now.
Can I now get to, do you know what the secret sauce of Ben Johnson was? Don't tell anybody, okay? Do you know what the secret, you guys know what the secret sauce of Ben Johnson?
Dan Campbell?
Players.
Yeah. That too.
Players. And you know what Ben Johnson did? You're never going to believe this. He put players in positions that benefited them.
You mean
he didn't ask them.
What? Stop it, Sean.
He didn't ask them to be something that they weren't. He did not ask them to try to be Jalen Hurts if they weren't Jalen Hurts. He did not ask them to be Drew Brees, see offensive coordinator Lombardi, when they're not Drew Brees.
Yeah.
He put players in positions that highlighted their strengths. If I had my hat, I would throw it again. I'm so tired of having these conversations.
Throw his hat
I pretended like I threw it. Like you guys, the players are still here. And if you paid attention, Ben Johnson used them accordingly. Not the smartest guy in the room shit, okay? Because a lot of these guys are convinced ego's huge, okay? It just is. A lot of these guys are convinced that they reinvented football. And no. This worked for me here, so it's going to work for me there. Well, no, not necessarily, because you have different personnel.
Sorry, Sean. Invisible hat
again. Peter Schrager.
Jeez, oh Pete. Listen, obviously, we talked about it yesterday. The guy with the biggest circle around him is Hutch. We all know it. I think we're all going to, whether we want to admit it or not, the first time he blows off the line, we're all just going to let out a collective sigh of relief, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, he's back. He's healthy. That's the guy that we miss. But
2 sacks loading in the Packer game.
Amen. Oh, I need that.
He's right on your shoulder there.
Shit right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
Right
Pure
there.
cocaine.
The rookies. Look, we're going to have the circle around Tate on the offensive line. We've already had the circle around White Boy Summer, right? Everybody's going to be intrigued
White
at
people
that.
are back, baby.
To see how he... Tyleek is another guy. Listen, I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team. We're all going to be watching him. Here's Kelvin Shepherd on Tyleek.
I'm expecting to see a violent, physical, big man strike and knock people back. We know his playmaking ability, but I just keep reminding him, D tackles don't necessarily make plays that show up on the stat sheet. And you have to remind him of that because he was a dominant player at Ohio State, and he's used to racking up stats on the stat sheet. Just understanding what we need from him, and that's to be who he is within our system and what we're asking him to do. But first and foremost, if you play on our defensive line, we expect you to knock people back violently, be able to sit down against double teams, hold in there thick and firm, and he showed that all camp. I'm very excited for that player and to see him out there in Lambeau.
And DJ Reader together. I think it's going to be pretty damn good.
But did you hear that? That's audio porn to me.
Violent.
Yeah.
I expect a violent, physical man.
Like Sean really let out a scream, y'all. Y'all didn't hear it, but he let out an actual scream.
If that doesn't excite you, I want it. I want the violence. I want the anger. By the way, while I'm at it, David Montgomery, boo, you're done. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, disrespect. You're terrible. Boo, boo, boo. That's why I want guys that run angry. I want this is going to be an angry team this year. They know how close they were last year. Even with the plethora of injuries, they know how close they were last year. Don't think for a second these guys don't hear what people are saying. The biggest misnomer in this business, okay? I don't pay attention to that shit. I call bullshit on every one of y'all, okay? When I hear guys say that, I know that's a guy that's listening more than the average bear. Now, you might have JB over there who goes about his day, right? And he's going to hear this, that, and the other thing, but he's not really paying attention. But when Maz tells me, I don't listen to that stuff, I know you listen more than the average person does.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to John Joseph Harrington while we're at it. I mean, that's reality. These guys do hear that stuff.
He admitted it, too.
And they're, of course. Yeah. He trust me, he didn't have to. The dirty looks that I got from the guy told me all I needed to know personally.
Yeah.
But
did you drop the chocolate-covered strawberry bit on him?
No, I never.
Okay.
You know what? The only thing I did.
What is this?
He was Joey Blue Skies.
Yeah.
No.
He was Joey Blue Skies, and it was like the one game, I forget which game it was, when Troy Aikman was calling it, and like his quote was, a local guy on the radio called him Joey Blue Skies, and people are calling him Joey Blue Skies, and I'm sitting there at home laughing. So I knew the next time I saw him, I'd get a dirty look. But Joey doesn't listen. He doesn't hear any of that stuff. Like, stop it. It just got to be too much. All right. Don't say we don't give you what you want. You want White Boy Summer all the time. You want it extended well into September and October and November. We give you what you want here on Woodward Sports. Here's John Morton on Isaac Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tesla did a great job in training camp, here in practice, and he made plays. I mean, he got better every single day, carried over to the game, and we thought he did an unbelievable job. He's a smart kid. He's tough. There's some good things that he can do that's going to help us this year. So, that he took advantage of the opportunity when Tim was out. Tim will be missed. I was around Tim in Denver. I love him. He's an unbelievable teammate, and I wish him the best.
Did you hear John Morton? He was thinking of KG right there.
Oh, yeah. The South will rise again. I'm sorry.
You got to pack a dip and say that.
Right.
We coming back, fellas.
Right.
South will rise. We'll be back.
Y'all back, man. Goddamn.
All jokes aside, I'm really intrigued to see how this guy fits in. I am.
Y'all, he's going to be great.
Because I know some people have already put out some crazy numbers. I had a guy tell me the other day, I'm not joking, 800 yards and 8 touchdowns.
God, what?
And I said, well, how many quarterbacks are there? How many balls are going around?
Right.
Right? I mean,
maybe if somebody gets injured.
Right. I don't know how he's going to fit in. I don't. I mean, and again, you got Sam Laporta, you got J-Mo, you got Amon-Ra, you got the two backs. Is Jared Goff going to throw for 6,050 touchdowns? I hope he does.
Some people think so.
What were Tim Patrick's numbers last year? Roughly.
Shit. I have to look him up. Let me
look it up. It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Well, he'll do at least that. He'll do at least what Tim Patrick did.
You
would
so?
think,
maybe
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I have a feeling Sam Laporta is more a part of things this year than he was last year.
I think Tesla could be a touchdown guy. I do.
Like one of those 400 yards receiving but 8 touchdown type of things?
Possibly.
All right, so Tim Patrick with the Lions, 33 receptions, 394 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Oh, Tesla can do that.
And he played 16 games.
He can do that.
Yeah.
Tesla can beat that.
Absolutely.
I would border maybe 5, and I would do 505 touchdowns. I think that's a safe
Sounds about right.
safe mark.
Just you guys temper the expectations. I'm excited about the guy. I'm not. This is no way, shape, or form disrespect towards him. It's talking about the plethora of talent that we have here.
Absolutely.
I know we're all excited, and there's the local angle, and gosh, he just seems like such a good dude. I haven't talked to him or anything like that. He just seems like such a good dude. But we need look at that hair. Jeez, oh Pete.
You got the heat miser.
You need that back
You know what? It almost looks like I got a mohawk. Now I can do the Mel Gibson even better.
Right.
Soon. With the crazy ass eyes.
We got to cue up the music. Da-da-na-na. Da-da-na-na-na. Heat miser.
All right, one more. J-Mo talking up
Way-mo.
another guy that I know people are going to be looking at, Terry and Arnold.
You know, I think he's got a lot more patience in him. I think he's just, Terrion is aggressive. His mindset is aggressive, and I think he just understands the game now. It comes quicker for some guys than it do other guys, but, I just think he's understanding the game, and I think his mindset, he don't want nobody to beat him, so that's just a lot. That takes you a long way, playing in this type of game because, it's good players you're playing against on the other side of the ball, and you just want to win. And that's why I think his head is. It's where it's been at since I've been in school with him. He's just a winner. He want to win, and I think that's a big part about him and his growth. Going on the field, going against me and St. Brown. St. Brown's All-Pro, seeing a lot of things that he's doing, and then coming guard me, guarding other guys like Khalif Raymond, Tesla, everybody. Just helping them in practice. So when we get to the game, it could be easy.
There's a common theme here. There's a lot of guys heading into this season with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah, as they should. The last year should not be acceptable to anybody in that locker room.
It's payback.
Terrion, you're a bust. You're another first-round bust. Boo, boo, boo. I'm going to do that all year. Boo, you'll never make it in this league. Boo, Tease Tabor. Boo, you're Tease Tabor. 2.0. Boo. Yeah, hey, dude, use it as fuel. JB, you want a break here? We have Miller coming up at 9:15. We are going to do the stupid and useless exercise of the schedule game coming up in a minute.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Maybe Dallas already disproved the schedule game. A lot of people thought 5 wins, 6 win or something. Maybe last night they're better than we thought. Just a thought.
The offense looked like what the offense was going to look like. Defensively, they're going to have some problems.
They're going to have some problems.
They're coming to Detroit.
To me, that screams an 8-9 team. That team screams 8-9. All right, JB, where are we going?
We got a double up in here from BlackRock and Sharon's Heating and Air. But first, let me clear up these super chats. Shout out to everyone sending them in. $1.99 from Francis J. Fox. He says, "How was the birthday dinner, Mass? Drew blows."
That's a Drew Lane guy. It was great, Francis. It was great. We had a great time, man. Thanks for listening.
And we got another one from Jordan Lionheart. He sends in $5. "If I see David Montgomery put Parsons in the turf like he did with Witherspoon last year, my pants will explode."
Oh, yeah. I won't even have to take them off. They're just going to... Sean, where'd your pants go? They exploded.
They like rip-away pants.
You're saying... Yeah.
Just ready to go.
I turned into party boy right there.
Those basketball rip-away pants are great.
Yeah, they are.
They are great.
I need them. My pants are going to be... I'm
Say hello to my little friend.
That's exactly it. That's what I'm going to be saying. Okay, you'll play rough.
Hey, man.
I'm going to be walking around with my pants off all day. I love every second of it.
All right, let's hear from BlackRock and then Sharon's Heating and Air.
You got it. Looking for dinner plans that sizzle? Well, head on over to Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Mention Woodward Sports, score an exclusive 20% off your entire food bill. All you got to do is say, "I'm a Woodward Sports guy." That's right. Do not miss their deals. Tasty Tuesday. Last night was Thursday Steak and Stampy. And coming up on Sunday, it's Sunday Sips. Don't forget the summer flavors menu where you get the pineapple brulee cheesecake right at your plate. And you get to crack it right there. Don't forget the giveaways as well. It's not a meal. It's an experience only at Black Rock Grill.
Hey, love to talk about people that are new to the scene here at Woodward Sports, but they're not new to the scene in the area. Of course, we're talking about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Shout out to you guys for being a part of this. And, this is one of those mornings. What was it, 22 degrees when you woke up this morning?
Yeah, very cold.
Maybe it's time to call a place like Sharon's. They've got over 40 years of reliable service and treating customers like family. And maybe you want to get that tuned up before things get really cold. They offer it all: heating, cooling, indoor air quality, water heaters, whole home generators, and memberships. Right now, DTE gas customers get a free furnace tune-up through December 1st. You're thinking about turning on the heat this morning, man. Grab that blanket, put it over one of those heat registers. Immediate warmth. I love every second of it. So call Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, 734-238-3839. Or you can just scan that QR code. See that? Go ahead. Scan that QR code on your screen right now. Just tell them that Woodward Sports sent you.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
The game or simply chilling at home, Jars Cannabis has you covered. Jars is home to Michigan's largest line of recreational cannabis products. 27 locations across the state, 9 alone in Metro Detroit, so you're never too far away from a Jar store near you. But don't fear, because you live in you live in Grand Rapids, Madison Heights, and Milan, Michigan. Stores are popping up your way very, very soon. Check out all their products in store or online at jarscannabis.com, and even follow them on Instagram at jars_life, because I know you want to get high.
Fuck at will.
At will.
At will. At will.
There's no other way to say that. All right, so Maz came up with this idea. Don't forget Dan Miller joining us in about 15 minutes. Really appreciate Dan.
Yes.
Game Day Live starts. I was very fortunate to be a part of that show for 8 years. Still getting it done. He's going all day from Lambeau. So, Danny, appreciate you taking the time to chat with us this morning. But, Maz, I like this idea. We're going to do a collective schedule game.
I like it.
Instead of me going through the 17 games, then KG going through the 17 games, like KG's going to pick the winner of game 1, Maz is going to pick game 2, JB's going to pick game 3, I'm going to pick game 4, and we're going to go all around the room and see where we end up with the lines.
And see if we don't fight.
For the record, let's get the win totals out there right now, okay? So you can hold me accountable. I'm saying 12-5 and winning the division.
13-4 division win.
13-4 division winner.
13-4 division winner.
I'm the hater.
Yeah.
I'm the hater.
12 is
12-5.
What is wrong with you,
12
Sean?
still wins.
Why do you hate the Lions?
12 still wins.
Boo, because David Montgomery's so bad. Boo.
And TA too, both of them.
Yeah, TA's bad. Boo. And Tesla's only there because he's white. Boo.
That might be factual.
All of it. All of it.
White
Anger.
man summer.
DEI higher.
Yeah.
No.
Hutch's leg's going to break again. Boo, you're all bad. Boo, coordinators. You're all bad.
There goes the hat again.
You're all bad. All right, you ready to do this?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right,
Let
so
me get some music
KG, you
going.
get game 1. You get game 1 against the Packers.
This will be a rousing victory for your Detroit Lions. I got a 10-point victory for them, but they will have a dub in week 1.
Okay, 1-0. Maz?
I get the Bears.
Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
At will.
Okay. The Lions.
You bet
31. The Bears. 10.
Woo.
Win.
All right.
Win.
2-0
JB,
start.
you get the Ravens.
Ooh.
This is a big one, JB.
Yeah, you know
Don't fuck this up.
You know how I feel about Lamar Jackson, and you know we are not great against mobile quarterbacks apparently. So this is our first loss of the season.
I knew he was going.
I'm not arguing too much. Oh, I get the easy one. Yeah.
Yeah.
31-10, some crap like that. How's that? 31-10 over the Browns. All right, so we got them at 3-1. So Bengals.
Woo! Joe Beasy. Ah, man, this is going to be a shootout of epic proportions, but the Lions win by Jake Bates' field goal. Give me the Lions for victory.
4-1.
Yes.
4-1. I'm with you. So you just went to the jungle. I got to go to the kingdom.
Yo.
I got to go to Kansas City.
Arrowhead.
On a Sunday night football game. Kansas City looking for revenge from 2 seasons ago. But
oh no,
they don't get it.
Yeah.
Lions 27. Chefs 24.
Woo.
Win.
We're going full slapdick now.
Oh, yeah. You know we are.
We're caught up in it. Now we can't get out of it.
Right.
Ryan Branch with the game winner.
All right, so correct me if I'm wrong. We got 5-1 now?
Yeah,
yes, we do.
Oh, my gosh. What slap.
5-1.
Best case scenario.
Next game is a Monday night game.
All right, so you got Tampa, JB.
Hey, the Lions are going to show out on Monday night.
At home.
At home, and this will end the same way Baker did a couple years ago as well, too, with Kirby Joseph picking him off. So, the Lions win this 27-20.
Woo! We're 6-1 heading into the
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
Oh, look who I got. I can just trade him like a little baby.
You got the bye week.
That's what you got.
Sean, you get the bye week, then the Vikings.
Oh, you know, I give him pinches, cheeks. Oh, yeah. Minnesota's going to play so cute. You're going to be so close. And then Jake Bates is going to hit another field goal at the end of the game and send you home.
2 game winners for Jake Bates.
Yeah, exactly. So, the Lions are 7-1 now.
7-1.
Oh, are we slapped?
Oh, my God.
We are slapped.
7-1 going into the
We're
bye.
heading to RFK.
All right, so every Packer fan and Viking fan and Bear fans watching right now going, those guys are just slapdicks. And you're not wrong. Okay, right now you're not wrong. We're in full slapdick.
Here we go.
All right, KG.
Now it gets hard. I mean, we got the Commanders, man. I'm really trying hard not to be a slapdick.
Come on.
But the Lions are out for revenge.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Give me a dub against the fucking Commanders. What are we talking about? Lions revenge game. Lions revenge game.
Give me a W. Eat a W right now. Eat a W.
No, you got to do the J-Mode. Right, Jameson.
So the Dumb Morning Show Collective, we have the Lions at 8-1 now.
I mean,
all right, Maz, why mix in some logic here? The Lions at Philly, who you got?
I didn't like anything I saw last night out of the Eagles. They're going to be fighting by this time. They're going to be fighting each other. This should have been the NFC Championship game last year, but it's the NFC Championship game this year. We finish off the Eagles at the Link, 28-24, Lions.
Oh, my gosh.
Give me the W. Eat that W. Eat it.
All right.
This is crazy.
JB, what you got?
Well,
Drop one to the Giants.
You gave me an easy one right here. We're about to eat another W as it is. By this time, I think Cam Scatterbo will be the starting running back for the Giants. And you're going to be looking at a new quarterback as well, too. So, giving the Lions to defeat the Giants in a blowout.
So, we have them at 10-1 heading into Thanksgiving.
We're looking at 16-1 so far.
Woo!
I had this as a loss. I'm going to keep it at a loss. I think we go 5-1 against the division. I think we beat them at Lambeau, and I think they get.
I wish I had a hat right now to throw at you.
Right, another Thanksgiving loss.
This was
you son of a bitch. They're not going to lose on Thanksgiving.
Listen, you guys don't think they're going to go unbeaten in the division, do you? All jokes aside.
They might lose one if anything.
That's the one I've been picking for a while, so I'm going to stick with it.
That is
It's
fair.
just weird how it came down to that. I think we win in Lambeau. I think they get us like they got us a couple of years ago. I think we go 5-1 in the division. The Packers go 4-2.
But we're bringing back that fan that got under Matt LaFleur's skin.
Well,
we're bringing him back.
If that doesn't give you a W, I'm not sure what does.
I don't know.
Facts.
All right, sorry. So right now, JB has them losing to the Ravens. I have them losing to the Pack on Thanksgiving. We're 10-2, heading to Dallas week. KG.
And Dallas is coming here for the first time in fucking oblivion.
Yeah.
I mean, when is the last time the Cowboys actually came to Ford
Right.
Field? So listen here, Jera. we gonna whip that ass on Sunday, Jera. No Micah Parsons, no problem. The Lions get the dub here.
Nice.
11-2.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, are we slapped?
I mean, my record is holding up so far. So.
Jeez, oh Pete. All right, Maz, the Rams.
Oh
Come
my
on, Jared
God.
Goff's return to LA.
Listen, Matthew Stafford 0-2 against the Lions. If he is in this game and his back is not broken, the Rams going to get this one.
Ah, come on.
Rams are going to get this one.
And Goff's return to the SoFi, really.
I got Rams 27, Lions 24. They're in every game. They're in every
Goff's
game.
family will be in attendance.
I know.
Come on, man. Okay.
I'm just
All right,
giving
so
it to you.
gasp, they're at 11-3 now, heading into the game before
Fans are
Christmas
panicking
against the Steelers. What's up, JB?
bet not.
Steelers come home to Ford Field.
You
and
better not.
I think by this time, the Steelers are probably packing it in, thinking that their playoff hopes are done.
Is Mason Rudolph playing?
At this point,
Right, Aaron
probably,
Rodgers ain't making it this far.
Aaron Rodgers is not making it this far, so this will be an easy win for the Lions, 21-3.
All right, 12-3. I don't know if you guys know this. I love going up to Frankenmuth. It's a great meal, and I'm 10 years old, so I love going to Bronner's. And every year I go to Bronner's and I get like a new ornament.
Of course.
And for Christmas, I'm going to get one for the Minnesota Vikings. Baby's first Christmas.
Oh.
I'm going to get, look at what I got for you, little Viking man. And you're going to be so cute on
That
Christmas.
is on Christmas,
Yep,
actually.
we're going to dress you up all cute and, like little Lord Fauntleroy or whatever the hell his name is. Lions are going to go to Minnesota and break your heart again. Lions win 31-21, and Vikings, you aren't making the playoffs.
Sounds about right.
There you go.
Sounds about right.
So we have 13-3 now.
To the finale.
To the finale with KG.
At Soldier
KG
Field.
is the only one who has not picked a Lion loss in this process, by the way, for what it's worth.
Listen, man.
Soldier Field.
Listen. December, or no, this will be probably, probably January,
4th,
early
right?
January.
Yeah.
The Lions will be packing this one in. They're going to rest some starters, and the Bears might get a little flimsy win to improve their record to 5 wins.
Oh, Caleb gets a win here.
Caleb gets a win because the Lions have packed it in, and they're getting ready for the playoffs as the number 2 seed.
That hits our number, 13-4.
So that hits the number.
Yeah.
That means, according to us, though, 4-2 in the division. 4-2 in the division, according to us.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll come down to divisional record because I'm going to say it again. I don't think this division is going to do as it did last year in any way, shape, or form. Like, you had a team win 15 games. You had a team win 14 games. You had another team win 11 games. I don't see it, man.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
That's crazy.
I don't see it. 13-4 will be good enough to win the division for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For
Without
sure.
a doubt.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was slapdick for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think so.
mean,
I think
I
we're
think-
on the money.
This is a damn good team.
I think we're on the money.
It's plausible we can look up and they're 8-1. I think it's very plausible.
I don't think there's any debate about that. Like
if they play their best.
The only thing that would surprise me, I'll tell you what would surprise me. If the Lions got 10 or under, I would like jaw drop shit. And frankly, if they got back to 15 wins again, that's jaw drop shit.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody expects 15 again. I mean, how can you? Even if you're a damn good team, you don't expect that. But anything less than 10 is blasphemy. That means somebody got injured or something went horribly, horribly wrong with this team.
Listen, back to back, Bengals, Chiefs, Bucks is hard. And then you go back to back at Washington, at Philly. That's tough. That's 5 tough games, and all basically back to back with a couple of weeks in between those last 2.
Speaking of back-to-back,
then you go to the West Coast in a couple of weeks after that. So
I don't think we had back-to-back losses on this either.
We don't.
Speaking of that,
actually,
I think
that'll be
3
years
straight of back-to-back, no back-to-back losses.
Can I tell you another weird thing nationally that I'm seeing? I'm seeing a lot of people kind of dissing Tampa, and I think people are making the same mistake that they did last year. Honest to God, I don't want to say that I said that the Lions would lose to Tampa last year, but JB, you were on the show. I can tell you definitively, both Neil and I were saying, I'm terrified of this one. I am terrified of this one. Baker Mayfield's a damn good quarterback.
He
man.
is. Maz was right.
He is.
All along, Maz was right.
Hey, Maz, real. Like, I think he needed to grow up a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But he's a Dan, and I'm seeing other people pick, others in that division. A lot of Atlanta hype, and I will never buy it with Atlanta.
That division is Buccaneers easy.
100%.
Easy.
I just don't. I hear it about Atlanta every freaking year, and every year they do Atlanta type things, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Tampa's going to win the NFC. I'm not saying that Tampa's even going to be the NFC championship game or anything like that. I just think that's a better team than people maybe want to give them credit for.
Fair. I think that's fair.
And that, like last year, that one, in the midst of all that craziness, you're a week away from the bye week. I don't know, that one looks like a trap game to me.
They just got to stay healthy, Tampa, because they always have a plethora of injuries as well every time that game rolls around. So we'll see, but they are talented. I will give them that. Defensively and offensively, they're talented.
It's a Monday night game, Sean. I don't think it's a trap.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is? It's the bye weeks after it.
Right.
That's I always worry about. Yeah. Guys, hey, you know what? Finally, we got the bye week at a good time, and what? It's the I-75 eyes. Oh, man, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. This is what I'm going to do during the week or anything. I just, that's a good team, and they caught us last year.
Okay. They did, but shout out to Justin from North Carolina. The Bucs got swept by the Falcons twice last year. They got swept. So they lost both games to the Falcons last year.
And they won the division.
They did, but it was anybody's division to fucking win.
Oh, it was.
Somebody had to win.
Yeah. That Bucs game against the Lions last year was their worst game that they played before the Washington game. That Bucs game, they crapped themselves.
Our fourth quarter was awful.
Jared Goff was awful. Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson were awful.
The play calling was awful.
Awful. It was an awful game.
It really was.
They kicked the field goal 4th and 1 from the 3. That's not Dan Campbell.
Right.
That's not Dan Campbell.
Yeah, that was
when they did that, I'm like, something's up with this game.
Yeah, that was more the Lions beating themselves
than
the Bucs actually coming and whooping our ass.
I'll go back to our boy from North Carolina. I appreciate you, but how Falcons is that?
Yeah,
it's very Falcons.
Like how we beat Tampa twice,
but things might be different.
That's great. They won the division.
With Michael Penis, a.k.a. Michael Penix Jr., I think it might be a little different, Sean. I don't know.
Atlanta beat Philly, too.
It's amazing. Early in the year, boy, was that a shit game. Remember that?
Yeah.
Was it 22-21?
It was entertaining. That was an entertaining game. For a Thursday nighter.
All right, do we got Dan Miller?
Yes, the legend is on.
All right, the voice of the Detroit Lions, of course, the sports director at Fox 2. You can always check out Game Day Live. They've been doing it for so many years. I was very fortunate and happy to be a part of that for a few years. But Dan Miller, the voice of the Detroit Lions, kind enough to join us this morning. Dan, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for getting up with us, bud.
What's up, fellas? How you doing? Wow, that's echoing.
Sorry about that echo. He said that's a lot of echo.
That's probably, I don't know if it's my end or your end.
All right. Hopefully it's not on.
Sound good.
It's not on our end. Dan, it is upon us. Expectations have never been higher. One thing that makes me take off my hat and throw it in anger, and this isn't taking anything away from AG or he whose name I dare not mention. Tremendous job. Thank you for what you did. But there's a heck of a lot of talent here with the Detroit Lions, and I think we're going to be just fine.
Yeah, I think that's my reaction each time somebody brings that up, and it always gets brought up, is we're not going to know until they go out there and play. We're not going to know until these guys go out there and call plays. And, even Dan Campbell said that in an interview we did. I don't know if it was at the owners' meetings, but it was earlier this offseason. He said, look, we're getting everything in place now, but until they make a critical call on 3rd and 7, and we find out how they handle that, and we see them sequence a game, those are the things where you really begin to understand, learn on the job, and define yourself as a play caller. And, these guys ultimately have to do that. But, Sean, your point is a good one, because the other thing that I say to people is when Ben left and when AG left, they didn't take those players with them. And there's still a ton of players on this team. The defense is in better shape now than it was a year ago. And I think offensively, all those weapons are still there. There's some questions to answer in the middle of that offensive line that we can project right now, but until they get out there and play, we don't know the ultimate answers to them. So I know the questions about this team, and believe me, we've all heard them nonstop. We've heard, national people pontificating about why they're going to take a fall because of these things that they don't have anymore. But the truth is, I think they feel pretty good about where they are, and ultimately the season will define that.
Another similarity between them and the defending Super Bowl champions is, and you just touched on it, Dan, I couldn't agree with you more. Listen, we don't know how it's going to work on the offensive line. You took one of the best centers in the game, and he's out now. And I don't care what anybody says, I am not going to dismiss that. And if you remember last year, Philly had to replace a coordinator.
Yep.
They had to replace one of the best centers in the game. And it took a little while to get that cohesiveness going. Everything that I've heard about Tate Ratledge is positive. I think we know what Graham Glasgow brings to the table. It's going to be a process, but I think it's a process that's going to be fine, Dan.
Yeah, and I think he's going to look. Tate's going to see things that he hasn't seen, and they're going to try to confuse him. It's nice to have a veteran on each side of him. And the same thing with Mahogany, who, look, is not a guy that's had a ton of experience in this league. I think they like what they saw in a very limited audition last year and when he had to come in and play. But I think in the long run, they feel really good about those guards, and they feel like they can hit the ground running with those guys. But, there's going to be bumps in the road. It's not going to be like you had that veteran offensive line out there that you had last year with Zeitler, who'd been a Pro Bowler, and Glasgow, who'd been around, and Ragnow, who, as you said, is one of the best players in the league. Things have changed. So it doesn't mean that you can't get back to where you were ultimately, but to expect that right off the bat might be a little unrealistic, but it's not unrealistic to think that you can win right off the bat, just that you might have to handle some things along the way with those guys. So, look, I think they love what they have seen from Ratledge. I think from the day Mahogany walked in the door and got healthy enough to play, they've loved what they've seen from him. I think the fact that Graham has the experience in the middle of that line is ultimately why they switched that thing up and got him back in there at center very quickly after the Ratledge experience. And I think that alignment makes them feel more secure with what's happening in front of Jared. But look, teams are going to attack that. We're going to see that right off the bat. Teams are going to come after those guys in the middle, and we will see how they handle it. But again, I think this team, and I think they've earned some equity in terms of understanding what they've got and the type of talent they have. I think they feel good about these guys, and I think they're as excited as we are to see them get out there and play and get this thing going.
Hey, Dan, before we talk Packers and all what they've done, any surprises with the Lions on their roster? Any surprises like the Tim Patrick? Was that a surprise for you?
I think we all kind of kicked that around as a possibility just because of the way that Tesla came on and how well he played from really the beginning of off-season workouts when the rookies got there to camp. He just never let up. And you felt like he needed to find some way into that lineup. And I think they felt like they had some depth at receiver. They do like Lovett. They got Meeks on the practice squad. So I just think they looked at it and said, you know what, we're going to start working this guy in now. He's a red zone mismatch. He's got a big body. He knows how to use it. He's fast. He's got terrific hands. And people have seen what he's done in games. I will tell you what he's done in practice has been equally, if not more impressive, just the plays that he's made week in and week out. So I think that kind of explained the Patrick thing, just finding more time for him. I don't know if there's really anything else that surprised me on that roster. As we looked at final cuts, I didn't really know what they were going to do. It was fringes where you had questions. What were they going to do at the edge with guys that, had shown a little something, a Nate Lynn or an Isaac Ukwu who got let go yesterday. Yeah. So, Baz, I don't think there was really anything that I was that locked into with this team in terms of the roster, because once you got past, core guys, probably a backup, there really wasn't that much in terms of questions. And I don't think, look, again, it was borne out. It's not like anybody that they cut got scooped up by anybody else immediately. I think we always maybe overvalue what we see in the preseason. And as Dan Campbell said a couple of weeks ago, I asked him a question about it. How often are you right about guys that get claimed or not claimed? And he said, Brad's pretty much right 100% of the time.
Hey, Dan Miller joins us, voice of the Lions, sports director of Fox 2. We're here for our Sunday look ahead for the Packers. Before we do the Packers one last time, there's a lot of fans out there that are clamoring for Zadarius Smith. And Zadarius Smith is out there pretty much on Instagram, him and his girlfriend, Cash Doll, She's wearing a Lions shirt. She's wearing his gear. He wears his gear anytime he's on Instagram, whatever. What's your take on him going forward? Is he going to be here? Will he be somewhere else? What's the holdup? What do you got?
I have no idea what his phone has been doing in terms of other teams calling. I have no idea if he wants to play anywhere else or if this is the only place he wants to play or if he really wants to play and what he wants to do. Guys, I don't know if this is a Lions feeling like their defensive line is set and they're good with what they've got, or if this is a money thing from the beginning where they couldn't come to an agreement on what they've got and to spend and what he wanted or the role that he wanted and the role that they had to offer. I will tell you, and I understand the perils that come with Marcus Davenport and his injury history. I get all that. But I will tell you, they absolutely love what Davenport brings to that defensive line. And when Davenport has been out there during training camp, he has been really good. I mean, he is just a line wrecker when he's out there. Now, trust me, I understand. The question is availability. And we'll have to see if he can hold up for, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 16 weeks, 17 weeks, 18 weeks, whatever it is. But look, I kind of thought a while back that Z was going to be here. For whatever reason, he's not. And I think if you were going to do it, you would have done it by now. Maybe an emergency dictates that you do it at some point. But I just kept looking at it, guys, and I thought, okay, I believe they're going to sign him. And then you're at the beginning of training camp, and it's like, maybe he doesn't want to come to camp. Maybe it's just a veteran who doesn't want to do camp, and you're just letting him do that. Then it was like, there's 3 weeks to go in camp. You bring him in now. Because if you don't, you got to question conditioning. Is he going to come in and just pull a muscle? He hasn't been working out at football speed and all those things. And then as we got closer, it just becomes apparent they're not going to do that. And it's not like Brad Holmes hasn't been asked a million times and Dan Campbell hasn't been asked a million times. And they're usually pretty honest when you answer. It's them feeling good about their roster. So I don't know that I have any answers that are going to make fans feel any better about their desire to have him here. I think you just have to take those guys at what they say and believe them, because I think if they've been anything, they've been honest over the years about what they're doing and how they do it, and they really don't try to hide that much.
Good morning, Dan. It's a pleasure to talk to you again, and I wanted to ask you about this because I felt like over the offseason this kind of went under the radar, but about 3 weeks ago, Dan Campbell sat down with Brad Galley, and they talked about, some of the things that happened last year, and Dan Campbell, and I quote, said, I failed this team in regards to, them putting so much on trying to go out there and get the number 1 seed and get that home field advantage in the playoffs. And he kind of alluded to the fact that, that may have caused some of the injuries, that we saw pile up as the season went along. I wanted to ask you, do you think that there is a de-emphasis this year on winning the number 1 seed? Because in a perfect world, of course, you want to win your division. You want to win the number 1 seed. You want to have that home playoff game. But do you think there's any de-emphasis of trying to go out there and be the best team in the NFC this year?
No, I think goal number 1 for them is to win the division, and then if they can get that bye along with it, I think that sets them up. I mean, Dan Campbell always talks about getting into the tournament. I heard that. I would have to go back and listen to it again. My take on it was that a lot of it was about putting so much emphasis on Minnesota that maybe they weren't necessarily ready for Washington, and I don't even know if I buy that. Look, this team, guys, if you go back and look at last year, with all the issues that they had on defense, and I'm not discounting what Dan says. I think, Dan's trying to put his team in the best mental frame of mind. And I think that's one of his kind of superpowers. He usually has his team ready to play. But if you go back to the Buffalo game and you look really from the Buffalo game on, they were giving up over 30 points a game. Yeah. And they were just running on fumes. They just didn't have any guys left on defense. And Washington just kind of riddled them. And there was pressure on them the whole game. They had an opportunity early in that game to get up a couple scores. They didn't take advantage of it. But I don't know. I'm not questioning Dan Campbell questioning himself, but what I will say, I think one of his best attributes is his ability to read the room and get guys ready. I think last year, bad time to have a bad game maybe against Washington, but more than that, a team that was just falling apart, bringing in guys on Monday and playing them on Sunday, which is unheard of in this league, especially when there's 4 of them in the same game. Yeah. They just didn't have enough of guys left. When you lose your 2 best defensive linemen, you lose your best cornerback, you lose Amik Robertson in the first quarter of the game against Washington. And Alex Anzalone had missed time, and Derek Barnes was gone, and Davenport was gone. And it's just, I don't know how you survive that when it gets to be that time of year. And when you get to the postseason, you want to be playing your best football. And the Minnesota game aside, and I know some people will point to that, Washington was playing their best football. I don't believe the Lions were playing their best football at that time. I think they were holding things together at times with sticks and glue, and I think it was difficult.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Dan. And of course, the Lions opened the season with the Green Bay Packers division game right out of the gate. And the biggest news, of course, Micah Parsons becoming a Green Bay Packer. I wanted to get your thoughts on just, do you think that this is a shift in the NFC North at all? How concerned should the Lions be going forward with Micah being in the division now? And just your overall thoughts on the NFC North as a whole.
I mean, it's a huge trade. I mean, there's not many game wreckers in this league, and he's one of them. The Lions have one of them. But look, I'm not ready to sit here and say that after the Lions have won 2 consecutive NFC North titles that Green Bay all of a sudden is the champ, because there's still the same questions that people were asking about them, last year or coming into the offseason or coming into this year. It's still Jordan Love has things to prove. And it is still, that receiving core. Is there a number 1 guy out there? Is there a guy that they can count on? Or is it just going to be, a group? I know they drafted, obviously, a receiver that they're hoping will come on. But I'm not ready to say that trade makes the Lions the second choice to win the NFC North. I just think that's disrespectful to a team that's won it 2 years in a row and brings back a really solid core of guys that are getting better, all, basically under the age of 26, and a veteran quarterback who's appeared to be at the top of his game and set NFL records last year and personal records last year for his accuracy and the way that they played. So, look, I full hats off to Green Bay. It's a terrific trade to bring in a player like that. Might there be repercussions down the road? Yeah. But if they win, they're not going to care. So that's a conversation that I know everybody's had at some point in the past couple of days. But full respect, but do I make them the now significant NFC North favorite? No. I said all along, I thought maybe Green Bay was the team that had the least questions about them, because I do think you have to respect the fact that the Lions do have 2 new coordinators. That's a question. You do have a massive change in the middle of your offensive line. That's a question. Minnesota's got a quarterback who's never thrown a ball in the NFL. That's a question. So Chicago's got a new coaching staff. We don't know if their quarterback's any good. And, I'm usually not a fan of teams that go out and spend tons of money in free agency, because I think that rarely works. So as you look at it, I said, okay, maybe there's fewer questions about Green Bay than some of these other teams, but I think the questions they do have are still there. Parsons makes a difference, but I think it's disrespectful to the Lions to say, okay, they're not, at least the co-favorites in that division anymore. And further, who cares? Because you're going to go out and play. And you're going to go out and play. And what we think today may not be anywhere near what we think in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. This is just fodder for us to talk about. It's what we do for a living. But to get too upset about what Vegas says or what people think, I mean, I can turn on the TV and have somebody tell me the Lions are going to miss the playoffs. I can turn on the TV and the radio and have somebody tell me, that the Lions are going to the Super Bowl to represent the NFC. It's like everybody's got these wild opinions, and then you feel like you have to justify the good ones and take down the bad ones. And it gets to a point where you say, you know what? Talk. Just talk. Yep. But, the cool thing is Sunday they play, and that's what we're really looking forward to.
The best in the business, Dan Miller. Always appreciate your time. Safe travels to Green Bay. They got you covered all weekend. Of course, Lomas, TJ, and Dan with the Lions Radio Network. Don't forget about what you're doing with Game Day Live, 10 o'clock in the morning. Wrap it up with Sports Wrap Sunday night. And Dan, Bye week this year. I want to get you and Lo over for the barbecue. I will trade you a rack of Duroc ribs and a sausage platter to be named later for your 1934 hat. Can we do business? Can we perhaps do business? All right.
We can talk. Yeah, you found the way to my stomach is definitely the way to anything.
All right. Hey, fantastic. And
Thanks,
let me
man.
tell you something. By the Lomas brother Gary ate more wings in one sitting than I've ever seen a man eat. It was unholy.
It doesn't surprise me. Probably Lomas went with a sensible salad, but
Hey, appreciate you, Dan. Safe travels to
All right,
Lambeau.
guys.
Bring home a dub.
Thank you,
See you,
Dan.
Dan. Thank you.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Dan Miller from Fox 2, of course, the sports director at Fox 2, the voice of the Lions. Check out what they do each and every weekend. And always great to be able to have a chance to chat with Dan.
You were almost ready to throw your hat.
Yeah,
Once he brought up the coordinators. Easy, big fella.
Maz is going, no, don't
Easy,
do
big
it.
fella.
He knows, though.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Of
course.
You have 2 new coordinators.
Yes.
You have to
And it
talk
can
about
affect you.
You have to talk about
Yes,
it, right?
it can affect
I just do not think it's the factor that people make it out to be. Sorry. And you know what? If in 4 weeks it looks like it, I'll be the first guy to say it. Or it could be, I don't know, like the Philadelphia Eagles who started out the year 2-2 last year, and everybody was talking about their new coordinators, and Nick Sirianni had to be fired, and this shows you the importance of a guy like Jason Kelsey, and then they fucking lost 1 game the rest of the year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Relax. See, what he said at the end, too, I know we're up against it, okay? This is what's so stupid about the schedule game. What we think we know right now is going to change 3 weeks
absolutely.
from now.
Oh,
What we think we know 3 weeks from now, when we all got it figured out, is going to change a month after that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one thing about this new National Football League. Maz, when we were kids, I'm telling you right now, you could set your watch to it.
Yep.
Oh, the Dallas Cowboys are going to win 11, 12, 13
Yep.
games. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win 11, 12. Miami Dolphins are going to be really good. They're not
Yep.
going to win anything, but they're going to be really
Rams
good.
will win the West.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore,
No.
man. And the league loves it. The league loves every second of it. All right, we are so late for a break. Thanks again to Dan Miller. Thanks again to the hard work of the guys around me as well for figuring out the technical issues.
got
Shout
you.
out
Oh,
to
yeah.
all 3 of you guys. I'm serious when I say that.
Thanks.
I'm
man.
a stay in your lane guy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So thankfully, I'm around 3 guys that do. So thank you very much. Where are we going, JB?
We got a double up in here from the Massage Chair House and the College Football Show. But first, let me clear up these super chats.
Shout
out
out
to Dan Miller once again for coming on and hanging with us. $4.99 from Dante151. He sent this in. He said, if the Lions lose to Tampa again, then I will get a Baker Mayfield jersey. I do like their wide receiver core, but Hutch has 5 sacks in that game. What do you guys think?
Okay. 5 sacks for Hutch. I like it.
5 sacks for Hutch. And one more from Nobody. He sent in $5 as well,
Shout
too.
out.
Said Dan Miller's calls are ARSB touchdown catch for Dan's first win. Gets me choked up every single time. Thank you, Dan.
Oh, I love it. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Oh, I can't wait, man.
I know. Shout out.
I love how they do the YouTube where they get his calls in the booth, too. And shout out to
And
Sticky Note
yeah.
Guy as well. Sticky Note Guy, we see you, bro. We see you.
That's
Get
Mike
them in
Brada.
reaction,
Yeah,
yeah.
shout out to him,
Mike
man.
Brada.
But all right, let's hear from the Massage Chair House and then College Football Show.
Why not hear from Massage Chair House? Because this Sunday, Maz might come to the studio and just watch the game in the massage chair. He loves it
Love
that
it.
much.
Love it.
But looking to upgrade your relaxation game, check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest and maybe the U.S. as well, with top brands for massage chairs like Infinity and Osaki, located near the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. You can book a visit or go to massagechairhouse.com. Scan that QR code right above my head. Massage Chair House, your ultimate ticket to recovery and relaxation.
And you guys know what day it is. It is Friday, so that means tomorrow it is nothing but college football all day for you. But stay locked in with everything college football all season long from Justin and Haley, who are on the desk for the Woodward Sports College Football Show. They They follow everything from touchdowns to tailgates, rivalries to rankings. Whatever you need, they have you covered. Don't miss a minute. The Woodward Sports College Football Show, Tuesdays at 7:30 for you. You can always go back and rewatch it as it is right now. Hosted by Justin and Haley. As you see Justin with the studious face on screen right there for you. They know everything. They know ball. Trust me. Go and check those guys out
that kid.
right now.
He's such a slapdick. I love every second of it.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. To brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit. But we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Hey, listen, I'm here to tell you this stuff is the real deal. I'm not joking. Sundays in Detroit just got a whole heck of a lot smoother with Sun Cruiser Iced Tea and Woodward Sports Network. This is going to be our drink. When you wake up with us on Sunday morning, you know, whether we're down at Second Best or we're here in the studio, Neil and I are going to be rolling with Sun Cruise Vodka. It is real vodka, real iced tea, a clean, crisp sip, only 100 calories and 4.5% alcohol. It is perfect for tailgates, couch gates, watching the great programming on Woodward Sports all day long. Whatever your tradition might be for watching Detroit football, make Sun Cruiser Vodka a part of it. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly. All right, welcome back in. Hi.
Know what I just found out?
What'd you just find out?
From the chat, good friend Eric Allen.
Hi, Eric.
He said, Mats, hey guys, did you know that the Packers unretired Curly Lambeau's #1?
What?
And gave it to Micah. Now, he's 11, but Jaden Reed wears 11. So instead of fighting for him, giving him money to take number 11, Although I don't know if you could afford it making $47 million a year. Couldn't give the guy $1 million or $2 million to take that number. They unretire that guy. Curly, Lambeau. He's wearing Lambos.
Larry Moe and
1926. 1926. That jersey's been retired. And I think that bodes poorly for them. And I'll just bring up one guy that played here and took number 56.
Don't do that.
At a Hawk.
Don't bring that up. Why are you going and doing that, man? We had a good vibe going. We went total slapdick, and then you go and bring up Pat
Come on,
Swilling.
Mass.
But how excited were you when they signed Pat Swilling?
Did you see Tony Dorsett last night?
33?
Did you see? Yeah.
33 was running?
33 was
Javonte
running.
Williams?
Yes.
That was Dorsett?
I'm sorry. That infuriated me.
I know.
Yeah, I'm like...
84 infuriates me on the Lions.
Oh, I'm with you.
84.
That's a fact. My guy. Don't give me
They were giving it to some
guy.
some dude that was a tight end, 84.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, man.
Don't do that.
How do you unretire Lambeau jersey?
I don't know.
To me, that don't bode well. Thanks for that, Eric.
Did you used to listen to Lambeau on the radio, man?
No. Not that old, for God's sake.
All right, can I say this?
I knew
All
Curly
right,
Culp, though.
You guys, and I'm glad to hear Dan say what I know I told you guys for the last cut. I think Green Bay's number 2 in this division. I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we be honest for a second? Let's just be honest for just a second. Okay. I'm asking. Are we better than Green Bay? Absolutely, we are.
Yes. Yeah.
But can we look at last year? It's not like we crushed them. Okay. We beat them by 10. We beat them by 3. We split the year before. Okay. We're better. I openly admit that. And especially the second game last year. I mean, I'm not joking. I'm confessing this to you guys. I'm watching that game and I'm hearing them call players' names, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. Whose name did he just say? And I'm rifling through my phone looking at it. Green Bay is still a good team.
Yeah.
Okay. There are still questions about Green Bay, and it starts with their starting quarterback. And my Packer fans, my friends, you guys, if I can call myself out about the things you were saying about Lion fans, and I think there's validity to it.
Lion
okay?
fans.
Micah Barton.
No, I got you.
4:57. Lion fans going, Brad, go get Micah. 5 o'clock when Green Bay got him. He ain't no good. He doesn't make Green Bay any better. It was a bad day.
Lions fans.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheila.
I love that.
I could listen to that all
right.
day on a loop.
Can I now turn that around and apply that same thing to you? Because I heard from so many of you guys during the offseason, man, I don't know about Jordan Love. And now all of a sudden you're all back in, all right? So let's just keep it correct, and we'll see what transpires from there. But
he is playing with a splint, by the way, Jordan Love, on his left hand. That was the hand he hurt in preseason and had operated. He's a righty, but you still got to take the snap. So I'm just saying.
I would go after the left hand immediately.
I'm just saying.
Wouldn't even think twice. Wouldn't even think twice. Follow through on my tackle and grab that and yank it.
What do you think they're going to do to Hutch?
You kidding me? Oh, absolutely. You got to test it, man.
Yep.
And I know some softies out there saying, hey, you're mean. Man, it's football. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Right.
It's a car crash.
Right. Hey, can we do that ticket prices thing? Who found that yesterday?
Fucking through the roof.
JB.
JB found that?
Here, I got to find it for
Props
you.
to you, JB. But if you can find that, ticket prices to get into games for week 1.
Wow.
Right?
You would never believe who's the most expensive ticket.
Dude, they print money. They do. Like we just all have to accept it that the NFL prints money.
Yeah.
There is no end in sight. None.
They
Zero,
are the machine.
Zilch. By the way, I can't unsee this right now. So now I have to punish all 3 of you while JB's trying to find this. My buddy sent me a picture of Jalen Carter, like the official Eagles picture of Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
And then he put a picture of Stacey Abrams next to it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I seen that, too.
I can't unsee it.
Come on, man.
For the last 5 minutes, I've been trying to stifle my laughter. No.
He do
you need to go look at it now.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Stacey Abrams. That's
now
wild.
Now I'm pulling it up, damn it.
That is wild.
That is Stacey Abrams, man. That is Stacey Abrams. You guys can't see it.
That's hilarious.
You guys play at home. You guys all go look up Jalen Carter and then look up Stacey Abrams. It's like, oh my God.
Does he spit too?
Or does she spit
Excuse
too?
me,
Yeah,
she.
does she spit
She.
too? Probably. All right, JB, you got that? The ticket prices for week 1?
Yeah, I was trying to grab the Jalen Carter
Yeah,
stuff for
he
you. as
been-
well.
pulling it up,
poor
man.
Poor JB. Now we got him doing 2 things at once.
Jesus,
man.
You're
You're good,
good.
you're
Guy,
good.
right?
You're good. I got
I'll
it.
leave Stacey Abrams alone. That's a good one.
All right, here we go. All right, fantastic. You guys, you know what? Like honestly, this is one of those things. Look at that. Seriously?
$226 for Lions Packers.
Come on, man.
That's probably just standing room at this point because you know they sold out.
Yeah.
You're not getting in Lambeau for that price.
Oh, that's
I'll
right.
tell you that
Yeah,
right
Lambeau.
now.
I'm telling you though. Do you see that game? I mean, not only is it a Monday night, but you are talking about the most delusional fan base ever in the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. Hey, have at it. You got your genius now. Let's see how it's gonna work.
And you guys can get mad at me. You can yell at me. I know I've already made enemies of so many of you over the years. Okay, you know you do this to yourself every year. Maybe this year's different. I doubt it. But you do this to yourself every single year. And with Bears fans, it's not we're going to win the division. It's not we're going to be good. No, we're going to the Super Bowl. Like every year you do this to yourself. You've become a punchline for not just people like me, okay? So the fact that it's $246 to go see what was a shit team last year doesn't surprise me in any way, shape, or form. None. Zero.
They love their sports, though. Give them credit.
They're slapdicks. Both things can be true. You love your sports. It's a great sports town.
Why don't we go to New Orleans and get in for $30? See a professional football game for $30.
How about L.A.?
I know, $40.
In that,
what an embarrassment.
In that beautiful,
Yeah.
my kid.
That's gonna be half field.
His mind was blown. Like when he went there,
Yeah.
he saw him there. He goes, Dad, this is the nicest place I've ever been.
Yeah.
Like that's all I hear about SoFi is like how nice it is.
It's gotta
Never
be.
sell out.
Gotta love those Los Angeles fans.
Yeah.
Love them. Worthless fans.
I am just not paying anything near those prices.
Yeah, that's
it's just
tough.
nothing.
I'm gonna miss going to Lions games. I really am.
I know.
It's just not.
Even the Browns fans, $106. That's a decent price to go see the in-state rivals in Cleveland, Cincy and Cleveland.
Are you surprised about your Jets, man?
$120 to see Aaron Rodgers come back? I don't think you're gonna be able to get in the stadium for $120. To be honest
I'm
with
a
you.
little surprised at that
Yeah.
one. I'm a little.
That's a little inexpensive.
Right.
I'm a little surprised at that.
The Jets last year really suffered once Aaron Rodgers, once the whole team went down the tubes. They had a lot of empty seats at MetLife.
It was a struggle to watch. Who wants to watch that shit?
That was bad. So they lost a lot of fans after the A-Rod incidents.
I'll be really interested to see too if the Bears eventually go to Arlington. Isn't that where they're talking
Yeah.
about going? Is it Arlington?
They knocked down beautiful Arlington Park, beautiful racetrack, one of the best in the country. It's just blank now, and it's their property, and it's up to them. It's Kevin Warren, who used to run the Big Ten.
Yep.
He's their guy now. They want to be where Soldier Field is. They want to be, but Chicago ain't going to fit the bill. They're not going to foot the bill. And, the McCaskey-Hallis family got to come up with some more money if they want to stay down on the waterfront, which they should be. You don't want to do what the Lions did. You don't want to go out to Pontiac. You don't. They belong down here in Detroit from day one. When you go out to the suburbs, it's nothing more than, easy money. The people are going to let you go out there and build your stadium. But you're not in the city you belong in. You can't leave. I don't think you can leave Chicago. I don't.
It won't seem right.
No.
Old Soldier Field was so cool. It really was.
You need a dome.
Until they turned it into the spaceship.
Yeah.
They
need a dome because they want to host Final Fours and Super Bowls, at least one. You need a dome. They want concerts, the whole 9 yards.
All right, we got to do our picks. Maz is all over that, so we'll do our picks. We got to find out what's trending with JB Smooth.
You guys don't want to
well.
see this?
Yeah, and this.
Wow. Holy crow.
Yeah, this is bad.
Come on. What's the old saying? Put some lipstick on a pig and ... Look at that.
That's
wow.
I told you.
Yeah.
You hit it on the button.
My idiot friend has to send that to me during the show.
Yeah, man.
Don't bother me like that during the
Yeah.
show.
There goes the hat again.
Come on.
We have 4 hat flips in one episode.
All right, JB, where are we going?
we got to hear from Jack's Car Wash.
Oh, I got you back on that. I'll be heading there in just a couple of minutes. I got a little dust on the car.
Oh, your magic carpet.
I got the unlimited plan, man. Woodward Sports and Jack's Car Wash are paired up to give you a free car wash. All you got to do is text WSN to that phone number, 888-522-1729. Top tier service. Vacuums. They towel dry your car.
Ditto.
Over 40 locations in Michigan. Coming close now to 50 locations. Go to jackscarwash.com. That's JAXKAR.com.
Baby
For
oil
your free
finish.
car wash, it's time to text now and shine on.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit Sports. Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Hey, no coincidence that Ven and Law each have 3 letters in. Justice means different things to different people. A settlement, a verdict, whatever the case may be, justice is always worth the fight. So you want a fighter on your side. You want Ven Johnson Law. You get the justice that you deserve. Tough, tenacious trial lawyers. They aren't going to rest until they get you the W. That's Ven Johnson Law. All right, final segment of the show. We'll find out what's trending with JB Smoove in just a minute. But, Maz, we got to do our wacky picks. You had a great week last week.
Yeah, last week I had a 5-1 week. You were 4-2. JB 3-3. KG pulling up the rear right now, but he's good at this.
Oh yeah,
he's 2-4. So let's start off. We'll do our college teams first. We got Michigan going to Oklahoma in Norman. The Wolverines getting 5.5. Sean, I'm going to lead it off with you.
They went outright.
Yeah.
I don't like Oklahoma. I just don't. I think Venables is a disaster. I think Michigan wins outright. So give me the points, thank you.
You got it. KG.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Give me the Michigan Wolverines, man. Bryce Bryce finna show out in this game.
Hey, this was one of the games I picked as a loss. But I'm going to change my mind and say they're going to eke this one out. 5.5 to me is that magic number. Give me the Wolverines. Up to you, JB.
Oklahoma did not look great, or at least the best I've seen in the past week. So give me Michigan on this one and the points.
All righty. Here's a game that's on at the same exact time. So if you like both teams, you're out of luck unless you have a good channel changer. It's the Boston College Eagles coming into East Lansing. Michigan State is a favorite in this game. You're not going to see many times that they're a favorite. 4.5. And I remember Sean saying that they should have won last year's game. Aiden Childs did not have one of his best games. So KG, lead us off. 4.5. MSU's favored.
MSU may win this game, but I got to see it first. Give me Boston College in the points.
I'm going to go right with you. I'm going to take BC to cover. I think Michigan State does win this game.
You got to show me.
JB.
This is Michigan State's get right game or get back game, revenge game, whatever you want to call it. I'm taking MSU in minus the 4.5. I think they'll win this one.
Johnny.
I am utterly depressed that Michigan State football is back to the pre-D'Antonio era where we're left to talk about big games against Boston College and pray for a bowl game. Michigan State wins, but they do not cover. I'll take Boston College in the 4.5. This screams 3-point game.
Yep. So far, we're all in it together as we start week 1 of the NFL, which started last night. Game 2 is tonight. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a home game for the Chargers because they have no fans. They're like, let's just play in Brazil. Chargers are a home underdog, getting 4.5. I'll lead it off. Give me the lightning bolts to cover that number. I still think the Chiefs win, though. Okay, JB, you're up.
I think this is going to be a rough start for the Chiefs on this one, so I'm with you, Maz. Give me the Chargers in the -4.5.
Shawnee.
All right, I'm going different. I think the Chiefs win and cover.
Okay.
10-point win. How's
Okay,
that?
sounds good.
Tough, bro.
They're good, man.
This is
They're
tough.
good. They're underrated. KG, you got last picks here, last licks.
F it, give me the Chiefs, man. They win by a touchdown.
All right. Here comes the Aaron Rodgers Bowl.
I don't want nothing
We
to
go
do
to
with
the
this game.
Meadowlands
Yeah, I want-
on Sunday.
Stunner, he picked this one. Huh?
The
Right,
Pittsburgh
yeah, right.
Steelers at the New York Jets. The Jets are a home underdog against their old friend. Aaron Glenn and him aren't talking to each other. Jets are getting 2.5.
Jeez.
I'm going last on this one. So go ahead, Sean.
Pittsburgh wins.
And covers?
Yes.
Okay.
Pittsburgh wins.
What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? That's a pretty big game for him.
Mid.
Yeah?
Mid.
Meh?
Yeah.
KG.
I don't want nothing to do with this game. I want to touch this shit with a 10-foot
Did you see
pole.
my excitement?
Yeah, right.
The only reason I put it is because it's Aaron Rodgers against his old
Yeah, it
team.
had nothing to do with the Jets.
No. Nothing.
I'm sorry, AG. I got to go with the Steelers, man. The Jets fans finna be mad. A-Rod finna come back and beat them.
JB.
Lord, this game is not exciting at all, but give me the Steelers to win and cover.
By a field goal.
J-E-T-S. Jets. Jets win and punish Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not mad at that.
Win.
I'm not mad at it.
Win. Let's go to Cleveland, another barn burner. Listen, week 1 sucks.
Why are you doing this?
Right.
Look
Why
at
are you
week
doing
1.
this?
The games suck. Bengals at the Browns, the magic number. Browns getting 5.5 at home. I'll go first. I'm taking the Browns. The Bengals have started 0-2 in the last 2 seasons. I'll take the Browns and the points. JB.
Browns still haven't figured out a quarterback. Give me the Bengals in this one.
They have. They
And
got
the
Joe
cover.
Flacco.
That's not a.
See, that's the way I understand the Bengals have no defense, and it's almost a rule that they have to get down 14-0 in a game. But I'm not feeling Cleveland's offense at all. I'll take the Bengals.
Okay. So I'm the only Brown so far.
All right,
Go ahead,
KG.
Kenny.
God damn.
These are bad games.
Yeah, horrible.
They are.
I really don't believe. Give me the Bengals, man.
All right.
Wow.
The
I'm
famed
all alone
0-2
again.
start ends this week.
All right.
I'm either going to have another great week or I'm going to be dead last.
Yeah, pretty much.
How about the Raiders and the Patriots from Foxborough?
Why are you doing this?
Because there's no other good
Can't you
games.
just find out what's trending with JB?
Right. The Raiders and
Gee.
Patriots a 2.5-point favorite.
I'll take the noose and a vial of cyanide. How's that? That's
a
how I'll
pick.
watch that game.
Make a pick. Patriots are home dogs. No, they're favorite. 2.5.
I'll take the Raiders.
Okay. Tom Brady's Raiders against the Patriots. That's
I'll
why I
take the
did this
Raiders.
game.
Sure.
Tom Brady going back to Foxborough. This time he's a Raider. Kenny?
Give me. I want to take the Raiders so bad. Give me the fucking Pats. Give me the Pats, bro. I wanted to do it. I wanted to pull the trigger.
I'll take the Raiders as well. JB?
I will take the Raiders as well. This game just looks ugly.
All right, this is the game of the week. It's the Ravens at the Bills, Sunday Night Football. Buffalo a slight 1.5-point favorite. Kenny?
Give me the Ravens.
I'll take the Bills. I think the Bills are going to show up.
I love this game.
I think the Bills are going to show up and punch him right in the mouth.
Like just about the time where I finally get my pants back up after the Lions game.
Yep.
Like as soon as I hear that song on Sunday night, gosh damn it, they're off again. I'm taking the Bills.
JB?
We are split on this one. Give me the Ravens.
Okay,
I
2
knew JB
Ravens
was
and
gonna
2
be good.
Bills. I think we all know what we're going to the next one. It's the Lions at Lambeau. The spread was 2.5, so we're going to leave it at 2.5. Lions getting 2.5 at home. I'll go first. Give me the Lions. to win.
Lions by 10.
Wasn't that
Sweet.
easy?
That was
Lions
easy.
by
Wasn't that
fucking
easy?
10.
Lions.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I had it
all
last.
day.
All right, JB, before we get out of here, what's trending with JB Smooth?
Hey, what's going on, chat family?
Jay Bizzle.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring this segment as well, too. Sean, I brought this up. I don't know if you've seen this on the internet yesterday, but Snickers has partnered with a guy who will be playing on Sunday, Josh Allen, to bring you some new barbecue sauce. Let me know if any of these flavors interest you. Yes, that is a caramel buffalo barbecue sauce.
No.
A peanut teriyaki.
Okay.
Barbecue sauce and a chocolate barbecue sauce.
I don't like. Don't talk to me about caramel. Don't talk to me about chocolate. But the peanut teriyaki, I'm intrigued.
What if you put it on the side and just dipped in?
Hey, you guys can do that.
No?
See, I've always
Don't cover my wings in that shit.
No, I'm a snob. If you do your meat well enough,
Right,
you don't need no damn sauce.
No, I know that.
You don't need no damn sauce, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I would try the chocolate barbecue. Maybe.
I
mean, sweet barbecue. I like sweet barbecue.
I think I tried those.
like the.
I like honey barbecue.
There are some real good Asian flavors that pop with barbecue.
Love Asian zing.
You'd be surprised. So I might try peanut teriyaki, but the other two, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good on
All right.
all of these, and I love Snickers too. What the fuck are y'all thinking about?
I don't know. They're trying to come up with some new things for everybody this season, and this was one of them apparently. But hey, give it a shot. See what you think. I played this yesterday for you guys. The parents and the kids getting back at it for Oklahoma drill. So we're right back at it again.
Let's get it. Oh, he too high.
Oh,
yeah. I seen it. I seen it. Little man's is way too high. Oh my God.
That's sweet.
Jay just ran away.
No,
that's right. That's my boy. That's my boy. That's right, Jack. Turn around and run the other way.
Woo!
Oh, look at that spin.
Put the spin move on Moms.
Oh my God.
Oh damn.
That first one was the best one so far.
Yeah, no, that was great. Damn, struggle with that.
You got to stand over him and talk shit too.
Oh, that was
line.
nice.
Deacon Jones in the house.
Right? Oh!
Lowered the shoulder on him. Man.
Get popped.
I love standing over him. It's
Look
so
at Pops.
damn
Look
good.
at Pops.
That's right. Talk your shit.
Right.
That's
I love the kid that
outstanding.
run away.
That
Pops
is
like, nope, nope,
honestly,
come here.
that is my boy. That like Jack, Dad, you're crazy. I want nothing to do with it.
That's hilarious.
Good stuff, JB.
Oh, that's that kid took a ride too.
Oh man, but that's it for what's trending with you guys. We got to get out of here.
All right, hey, God bless you. Make sure keep it tapped in all day. Big D coming up, then Bray and Shep, the heavyweights. This weekend, we got you covered literally all game day. We got you college football Saturday and all day Sunday. It starts with Terry and Broder. Neil and I are going to be back together. Watch party, post-game show. No need to go anyplace else. Have a fantastic weekend. And go Lions. Beat the
Damn
Pack.
right.
Go Lions.
We won. Let's go.